They said if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. Well, they clearly never met Buck Waller from Lonesome Cactus Ranch, Texas. Buck Waller wasn't what you'd call a city slicker. He was what you'd call a barn-born, hay-bale lifting, sweet tea sipping son of the soil. His idea of rush hour involved cows, his fashion icon, a scarecrow with a good hat. But when his cousin invited him to New York for a week, Buck packed his best boots, pressed his one button up, and boarded his first ever flight.
That airport's bigger than my whole county.
He tried tipping the cab driver with beef jerky. He called a bagel a flat biscuit. He said howdy to a guy in a suit who responded with, "I'm calling security." He clapped during subway announcements and got stuck in the turnstile twice. He even mistook a Broadway actor in costume for a real fancy raccoon.
Where do y'all keep the tractors around here?
But just as Buck was thinking of heading back to his chickens, fate served him up something better than Grandma's peach cobbler. Inside a tiny Brooklyn cafe, Buck tried ordering
A strong cup of Cowboy coffee.
She served coffee with sass. He drank it with confusion, and somehow it worked.
I'll show you the real New York.
Is that like behind the fake one?
She taught him how to use a MetroCard after he tried to pay with a dollar bill and a firm handshake. He taught her to skip stones in Central Park. She introduced him to street art. He introduced her to beef jerky and the concept of yes ma'am.
You know, the stars are different here, but I think I still like the view.
She smiled, leaned in, and kissed him. Turns out you can find love in the city, even if you pronounce espresso like espresso.
Well, guess I'll go back to fixing fences and talking to cows.
You ever think about staying?
I don't know. Y'all got space for one confused cowboy and a goat named Millie?
Buck didn't go back to the ranch, at least not yet. He got a job at a farm-to-table co-op, taught yoga goers how to bale hay, and still couldn't figure out how to use Apple Pay. He came for a vacation. He left with a girl, a new home, and a deep distrust of revolving doors.